Well, hello YouTube, it's me, Tri-State EDC, here once again with a nondescript white bubble mailer. I don't know what's in it. It says Made in China on the back. Actually, you know, that's a lie. I might know what's in it, and I might be a little bit excited. So let's find out if I'm right, shall we? Maybe. This package comes to me by way of Department CA11 WG4953 Shipping Department in Chino, California. You know, sorry, I don't know what that means. We're gonna use the 15V Spyderco Manix 2 to unbox this thing because I'm smitten with this knife. It's scary sharp, and it seems like it's gonna stay that way for a very long time. Let's see here. You know, I was taking out the trash, and what? Oh, to my eyes. Ooh, yeah, okay. It is what I thought it was. Nothing left in there. I was taking out the trash. Okay. And, well, what is this in the mailbox? A little something for me. I do know what this is. We bought this on a live stream recently. It's a knife I've been meaning to check out, but I've never really had a good enough excuse until this. This is a Kizer Cormorant. Future me, with a picture of a cormorant, the bird, right here. Including the noise that it makes. Its mating call, please. Thank you. Kizer Cormorant. This says, it doesn't give specifics. Oh, yes, it does. S90V blade. Black stonewash. I think fat carbon as well. Bro, let's just open her up. We do have the fancy pants Kizer packaging here. With a little coffin, little sarcophagus. A little Kizer sarcophagus with the little, you got the little door knockers on there. Always remind me of Scrooge for some reason. The scary door knocker on the front door. You know what I'm talking about. Future me, picture please. Thank you. So let's cocoonify this thing. We have a sticker that says Azo Drop Bear. We have a Kizer sticker. Very nice. Plunk. We have our big old file folder full of tomfoolery. We won't be needing that. We have extra hardware, which is a nice touch. Blacked out hardware. Thank you for that. And then we have the KNAFS in little pouch-a-rooney. Let's take a look here now, huh? There we go. Plain Jane, little Kizer pouch. Open her up. I'm antsy. I'm excitable. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting, dude. Okay. Yeah, it's the Cormorant. Very cool knife. It's been around for a while. Again, I've played with it, but I've never had one in my own collection. I've never had one on the channel. Let's zoom you in for all that detail. This is the special edition fat carbon S90V version, and this fat carbon is wild. Kind of looks like the rust coming off of the side of an old barn. If you know, just it is what it is. It is really cool looking. Kind of like old beat up Star Wars armor. You know what I mean? Like old beat up Stormtrooper armor. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Nice deep carry clip. I'm not sure if that's titanium or not. Could be, I don't know. All black hardware. One body screw and a T8 pivot screw. I think both are T8. I believe so. Yeah, 2 clip screws. Those might be T6s. I'm not sure. We got the blade, real thin blade stock, tucked in, just nestled into these fat carbon scales. They are very thick scales. Nice jimping here and here. We have a deployment slot, a front flipper, and a back flipper, and a button lock. Everybody calls it the, you know, super fidgety and awesome and cool. It's kind of like the spiritual successor to the Spyderco Smock, one of my all-time favorite knives. So I should be all over this. You know what I mean? Nice standoffs. The skeletonized stainless liners are kind of nestled in there. But closed up, it's clean. Clean as a damn whistle. So we ought to open it. Oh, let's do a size comparison. Why not? You know, why not? I don't really have anything laying around to give you a size comparison with. Hold on. How about the old tried and true? This is the Rockwall, Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall. A little bit longer and a little bit girthier than the Rockwall. And here is the Spyderco Pair 3. So a little smaller than the Pair 3, but just a little bit bigger than the Rockwall. So a really great size for EDC. For me personally, this is like my ideal size. So very good, very nice. Now let's flick her open. Actually, let's flip it open. Flipper tab. And there you go. So one of the reasons I never picked one of these up is I'm not in love with the blade shape. I think it's a weird looking knife, all things considered. I think it's bizarre looking, but it is a nice hollow grind. It is a good size. It is a super fidgety button lock, and now it's in fat carbon and S90V. So, you know, how could I say no? These were also on sale. I think I paid like $130 for this knife. 130 bucks, fat carbon, S90V. Hello? What? Witchcraft, right? So it's a nice profile. It's not my favorite looking knife. It's the weird bird-like, cormorant-like blade shape that really wigs me out. But it is what it is. So opened up, in hand, choke back. It feels great. Ergos are nice. Like, this feels really nice, really locked in. We have this nice little thumb ramp right here behind the deployment slot. Jimping's nice and fine. Feels great. No complaints. Choke up. Thumb lands right on top there on that jimping. A little bit of a choil, nothing crazy, but that feels great. Real locked in, real secure. No hot spots. And, of course, the pinch grip feels amazing. All day, baby. Pinch grip all day. Very nice. I just noticed, by the way, the clip is reversible. So there you go. Lefties, fear not. There you see S90V Cormorant on the clip side and the Kizer mark on the show side. Very nice. Very, very nice. Action, it's smooth. Running on a set of bearings, flipper tab, works great. Feels nice. A little bit of button stick, but nothing too crazy. Front flipper, ooh, yeah. So the front flipper is kind of hard to do with the thumb. No, it's all right. But I like to finger flip my front flippers, get my index finger up there. Feels nice. Reverse flick. A little bit soft. Spring tension's a little soft for the reverse flick. I gotta get used to it. I did just open it, but it's not like super snappy. And thumb flick. Sure, thumb flick feels great. The best feeling modes of actuation are the back flipper and the thumb flick, you know. Reverse flick's fine if you get the hand placement right, but is what it is. Acoustics. I'm sure you guys can hear the button stick. Decent acoustics. Solid action overall. Really smooth on those bearings. Lockup is solid. No blade play. No lock rock. Decent. Decent. The only real issue I'm having right now is the button stick, but, you know, I'll clean it up real good and see if we can't sort that out. But overall, fit and finish, great. It is Kizer. You know, what do you expect? We ought to cut something with it. We have this kind of weird bird-like drop point. Nice, deep hollow grind on there. Relatively thin blade stock to start with, so it should be nice and thin and slicey behind the edge. So we ought to give her a kerslice-a-rooney, see what's going on there. What's that, the old phone book here? Let's see what's going on here, huh? Let's see. Solid. Factory edge. Kizer does a great job. Seems to be the case here as well. Really nice. Thin, slicey, right out of the box. No qualms, no gripes, no problemo. At least not with the phone book paper. Now, this isn't like the most insanely well heat-treated S90V. So, you know, as exciting as S90V is, one of my all-time favorite steels, like hyper steel still to me. I only have a handful of S90V knives in my collection. I think this makes maybe number 3 or 4. Like, I don't have a lot of it. So, it may not be the most perfectly heat-treated S90V in the world, but it is still S90V for under $200 with fat carbon, and that's an insane value for money. Regardless, you know, it's not horribly heat-treated, but it may not be the perfect heat treat, right? You know what I'm talking about. But that's the Kizer Cormorant, not the full review, just the unboxing. First impressions. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Plenty of pictures on the Instagram as well as Kara's Instagram, so be sure to check us out there. That's it. You know, I'm gonna play with it for a while and deal with that lock stick, the button stick. Again, it's not terrible, but it is noticeable. It's fidgety, it's fun. We'll see how long that S90V lasts long term, but that is it for me. So until next time, thank you all oh so very much for watching. Bye-bye now.